Hey my lovelies, and welcome back to Bex Square Gaming. I'm Scottish Bex, and it's time for more Ship Graveyard 2. We are on to ship 10. I think this might be the last or the second last, maybe the second last one of the original game. I do have the DLCs, however, so let's get straight in there. Oh no, we've got 4 more. So we've got 5 more. We've got 5 more left of the original game. My bad, guys. 5 more. So we've got, yes, we've got the Tunacolada, Heavy Mermaid, AOG, multi-something, and the Aramano? Adriana. I think that's the last one there. So, Tunacolada, I believe that's the next ship we're doing. We have the money, not a problem. There are some contracts. Let's have a look. So there is 1,200, over £1,500 worth of contracts, which is interesting. Strange looking man. We're going to go with strange looking man. We have a contract from a strange looking man. I don't know, is he hot? Can we have a conversation? Like, I mean, how strange looking? Are we talking strange as in exotic or beautiful? Or are we talking strange as in, you know, yeah, the other kind? Right, so it's a £400 buy-in, and it is, potential resources of 1,200, which is the value of the next ship. So anything beyond that is a bonus. So we should have £2,000 odd to play with, not including contracts. But to be honest, I think each one as well. Is each one always worth the value of the next one? No, see. So the one after that is not worth the value of the next one. So that's interesting. We need to remember that. Okay. So let's just go. Let's get it. Alrighty. Okay, so let's get going. I don't know if there's going to be any new... How did I get myself turned around there? I don't know if there's going to be any new... What's the word I'm looking for, guys? Oh, is this our first full ship? I think this is our first full ship, guys. Oh, this is kind of exciting. This is kind of exciting. Okay. Let's do this. Let's have a look. I think this is our first. Look at the size of this bad boy. Yeah. Come on, mommy. Okay, let's have a look. Let's do this. So let's take a poke around. Is there maybe a hole on the other side? No. I'm just gonna pick things up because, to be honest, we don't have the night and day cycle turned on, so it doesn't really make a difference. Excellent. This is kind of exciting. Our first whole ship. I didn't realize this was going to be our first whole ship. I'm kind of excited about that. I might move the... Actually, I'm going to move the truck closer. I'm going to move the truck closer. I'm going to back it up, actually. I need to be able to get to it easily from all parts, I think. All right. Oh, this is kind of exciting. Blue hull, a bit rusty. All right. Okay. So first off, we can see we've got we've definitely got stuff that needs to come off by crane before we even go anywhere or do anything, which is fine. I don't think there's anything on any of them. No, there's not. So we can just get these straight away, get these clipped and off, I think. Let's do the front hull section. Let's get, well, not hull, main deck. Sorry, guys. I'm not using very good terminology. I don't come from seafaring folk. I think this would be the main deck, wouldn't it? So this hull's the outside bit, Becky. So let's get these bits separated and we can get these taken to safety right away, because we know the crane takes frickin' forever. I still don't have that upgrade yet, so let's get... I think I've got one crane upgrade. I don't think I have the second crane upgrade yet. I was going to say, I don't think we can actually get into these, can we? What's it mean, not unlocked? Oh, as in... Not unlocked as in here. I think that's what it means. Yeah, that's what it's talking about. I thought it was meaning as in not unlocked, as in we could get into them, and I'm like, we've never been able to get into them before. Why can I get into it now? What weird shit is this? Will someone tell me? But no, it's not meaning that. Okay, so let's call the crane for these two. And let's finish getting these two undone. some kind of weird light coming in from down there. Can you see that? Anyone else see that? Am I havering? So last time was interesting. I really enjoyed the last one. I think the last one was quite good at kind of getting me to think through the way in which I want to bring the ship down piece at a time. That was definitely different for me, I think. We didn't really have any new hazards. And we haven't had any new hazards in a while, so I don't know if this ship is going to throw a new hazard at us, or if electricity and gas are the only hazards. I don't know if there's more hazards in this game. I honestly don't know, is it honest? I don't know why I keep saying honest. I don't know, I simply don't know. I think it's force of habit. I think when you're one of 5 children and you constantly take the crap out of each other, you always say honestly in your statements. Whether you're telling the truth or not. I love the fact that all of this fits into tiny little boxes. I love it. I get why you couldn't be doing this one at a time. It would take you too long. I know that. I absolutely do know that. But it still makes me laugh though, because it's still, you know, it goes through the physics of you can't stand on this and you can't do this and you can't do this, and yeah, it'll shove these into a tiny little box like so. And not only will it shove one, you will shove 2. I mean, okay, I mean, maybe we shouldn't comment about shoving 2 big things into a box, but that just a point. Okay, so there's another one round here. I have to be careful actually, because when I turn too fast while doing that, the box doesn't go into the. Oh, I see electricity. Better check that that's not attached to the electricity. I don't think it is. I think it's just that corner there. I think we're okay. It's better to be doing the crane stuff now than trying to do it later. Because it's just going to slow us down. Okay, so we've seen electricity in the back corner. Did I not organize for that to get taken up? Well, it is in the queue. It's in the queue. Okay. Right. So let's... How do we get in here? Not that way, unless the crane is blocking it. We might have to go down and then up. This is really interesting. We've not had to do this before. We've not had to go down and then back. Ooh, look at that. We've got access to a thingy. Oh my dear lord. A thingy, guys. Not only are we talking about big boxes, or big things in boxes, now we're into thingies as well. I really... I don't know what's wrong with me today. Not that way. Separate sections. Okay. Right, so there's stuff right at the bottom here that needs to be taken out by crane. Good to know. So bottom layer has stuff that does need to come out by crane. That's an important piece of information. Cleaning some of this crud out. There's probably stuff down the sides, but I'm not stressing it. There's a cage at the front. This is kind of cool. This is quite different from what we've done before. I kind of don't just want to... I do kind of want to go up, but at the same time I kind of want to try clear down here as well. So in this wonderful labyrinth of a ship. Apparently I've lost the ability. Apparently I'm slightly drunk today. I can't seem to pick up things that are on the floor. Or maybe I'm just having one of those days and my knees won't let me bend far enough. That's entirely possible. I have reached that age. Let's back up. Okay. Right, I'm just trying to get a feel for everything. Well, so far I've only seen one hint of electricity. What have we got around here? That is into a room. That's the beepy sound of electricity. We know that sound. Took me a while to work out what that sound was the first time I heard it. Oh, look, these are... Oh. Okay. This might be different. I don't know. I'm now a little confused. That's a new thing I've not seen before. And it has electricity warning on it. Like... Don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm a bit confused. I love new things, though. Love it. We'll find out. I break it. It's fine. It's fine. You know, nah. I think I need to go in there. Alright, so where did we get to other than my dog going crazy in the background? Apparently cabin crew, or crew quarters even, or officer quarter maybe, some kind of quarters. I do like the different textures that they've got on the boat. I think that's quite well done. I do find it weird though that one deck will have one texture and then another one like... but then I suppose you think about it, you walk around your house, one room's carpet, one room's laminate, isn't it? So I suppose it shouldn't be that unusual. Right, I think... I don't know if that's up. I don't know if the electricity beeping I'm hearing is up. Or if it's trying to indicate that thing's making electricity beeping. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know. I could be about to make some tragic errors. But, you know... Hey-ho, why not? Yeah. This is, I mean, these are not exactly massive ships, and when I think about the size of this, ooh, there's the electricity. I can't imagine what the 15k cruise, you know, the 15,000 cruise liner is going to be like. That's going to be insane. That is going to be absolutely insane. I mean... I don't know. I mean, has anyone done them? Have any of the viewers done those ones that are like practically cruise liners? I would be curious to know because, yeah, I'm kind of like that's going to be interesting, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, right. I can't get in there. Do I go through? No. Okay. I'm up. Do I have to go up and down? Is this a thing? Now let's continue to clear. I should be able to hit my truck from here if I'm careful. Oh, maybe not. Whoa! I think I can, do that. And cheese my way through it. That works for me. See, this is where I play too many horror movies because I'm like, see all those lockers? Yeah, no, that should have had something in it that was either going to scare me, attack me, or try kill me. That's, yeah, definitely. Definitely playing too many horror games. Crap. I did not mean to fall off. Definitely, there's so much more stuff now, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I'm kind of liking how in depth they are now. I think that's kind of cool. I really don't think it's a bad thing. I think it just takes me longer. You know, instead of taking me like 45 minutes now, it's a good couple of hours, well, a good 2 hours to do each one. I think it's been an hour and 45 the last couple have taken me. So maybe 2. Right, so we need to get down. I don't know how to get down to there. I came up from there. We need to break in from... Yeah, I need to go in here. Oh, okay. What the hell? How are you meant to get into this room? There's no way into this room. How does that work? I don't understand how that works. Okay. I'm not talking about from the game perspective. I understand the principle of the game. It's to make you try to have to find a safe way to hack your way in. I'm meaning from, if these are supposed to be genuine representatives of real ships to make you think, or make it feel realistic, having a room that has no access is a tiny little bit weird, but bollocks. Maybe that's just me. So we've been in there, we've been in there. I haven't seen gas yet, which is making me a touch nervous. Because gas has definitely been the one that I've buggered, like properly buggered previously, so... Oh, nice. Okay, can I get somewhere where I can launch this stuff? Like that, without hitting the walls. There we go. I like that they haven't, they've not skimmed. They've put a lot of stuff inside these ships, which I think, oh, there we go. Congratulations, you found the drink. Tuna travels in incredibly, I think I would say tuna, but I think some people say tuna. Travels incredible distances during migration. Some tuna are born in Gulf of Mexico and travel across the Atlantic Ocean and feed off the coast of Europe and then swim all the way back to the Gulf to breed. I love that. I love how fish and birds do that. Like the migrating back to their primordial waters or their primordial lands. Or you know, their land of their birthplace to like imagine if humans did that, like every time one of us wanted to have a kid, we had to be like, especially if you had like cross-cultural family, you know, how would that work? Like, could you imagine if you had like Scottish person married to an Irish person and she's, you know, and he's like, oh no, I need to go back to Ireland and have the wean, and she's pregnant, she's like, no, we're going to Scotland. Like, people do probably argue that, but it's not a requirement. It's not a biological drive, is it? It's more of a personal drive. But yeah, I mean, it's just funny, isn't it? That like the animals do it. They do it instinctively. They go back to. Do you think it's a safe thing? Do you think it's because generations of their species have bred there for so many years that it's safe? Or, because not everywhere's safe, I suppose. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Anyone out there who knows why animals do that? Why do animals do that? Why do animals go back to their birthing place to breed the next generation? I would love to know what the biological drive behind it is. I wonder if we as humans ever did it. Like, obviously not now, but I'm talking about as in if there's any kind of primitive version of us that did. That'd be interesting. Sorry, I have weird thoughts. Like, I just like my brain goes to weird places, and that's now one of them. You give me a topic, and my brain just goes to the weirdest places. Like, I'm not saying they are fact. I'm saying that's where my brain goes to ask the question. I don't know, which is why I would ask the question. I didn't see gas on this ship, and I'm feeling really nervous now because I haven't seen gas. Has anybody else seen gas? I did not see any gas pipes at all, and now I'm starting to feel really nervous. Maybe there is no gas on this ship. But that makes me think if there's something I didn't see or something I didn't find, and there's gas pipes somewhere. Right, oh, bollocks. Why didn't I just do that? Wait. I love that. I love the fact I can throw myself off and it doesn't do any damage. It's just hilarious. Sorry. We'll move away from the weird primordial fish and bird shit. I don't know. My brain goes to weird places. Don't know what else to say. Right, where are we on the... Is this it? Yeah, okay. So let's get these big ones here are crane. Let's get these moving. And then while they're being craned away, we can work on other things. So the crane's coming for them. Well, look. And like this, we're only really just starting to take things apart now, and we are already sort of 20 minutes in. It's, yeah. 20 or so minutes in. It's, yeah. Gives you an idea of just doing your initial sort of sweep, starting with these bigger ships is starting to take time. Or it could be that I should have been doing the sweeps in the first couple of ships, but I never bothered my arse, hence why I got into so much trouble. Okay. Yeah, I am definitely the person that asks the weird question. Like, my brain just goes like, I don't know. I know what I know and I know what I don't know. And if I don't know, it doesn't mean I'm not interested in it. So if I hear like, you start a conversation like that, my brain kind of starts asking the weird question, the weird and wonderful question. It's like, but why? I'm a big, but why? Good, that's off. Okay, now that that's gone, that should be up top deck clear. Okay. I can't get the image now of people being like, humans having to migrate back to their birthplace now to have kids, and in a funny way. I don't mean that in a any other way than that, other than that I mean it from a comical sense, and that's now just making me laugh now. In my head, my head's just like, it's just like if we all had to do what birds and that did. Like pregnant women, like you're packing up her bags and being like, no, must go, baby's coming soon. Let's saying that they don't go They don't go pregnant, do they? They go to the space and then get pregnant. Yeah, I suppose. It's slightly different. Right, what are we doing? See, I told you my brain goes to weird and wonderful places. Right, so there's nothing on this top deck now. We can go down. We can drop this level. Bollocks, where's the way down? I think I've gone past it. That was the way up, so where's the way down? Seriously, where there is? Okay. Okay, so this layer, I don't think there's anything on this layer that needs to be taken out by crane, is there? As far as I can tell. So I think the only layer that needs to go out by crane is the next layer down, because I think there's a box in the next layer. Right, that's that room there. I think the next one, which is where we had the... Here. Yeah, so we need to get... Okay. And is this the only thing on this level? Are the room sizes adding up? I think they are. Was this the only thing on this level that... hang on. Okay, yeah. Okay. Whoa! I did not throw that! Game's getting weird now. Okay. I think that's the only thing on this level. So if we break that out, then we can break down to the next layer. So I think if we can get the crap out above it, which is here. Ah. See, no. See, we're gonna have to... That's a pain in the ass. Alright. Let's go do that. We do need to drop this out as well. Which is... That's kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. What the... I swear it is just randomly throwing it now when I haven't clicked to throw it. This is getting really weird. Okay, we need to take out this as well. And I think it's these 4 squares, isn't it? Oh. Get your hooky up there. Aye. I don't know which 4 squares it is. I think it's these 4 squares here, so I think we're okay now here. Just need to get this layer out now, I think. I could be wrong. I'd say so. I make it bounce, do you think? Ah, I was hoping it would bounce. One of my other ones, one of the other games, one of the other ships I did, it bounced. I was hoping it was going to bounce. I don't know if you just need to have a way straight down so it can lift it straight up. I don't know, or if you need to have around it cleared. We'll find out. We'll find out. Can we? Yeah, so you just need straight up it, above it. Okay. Good to know. Hello. Get off the green island! Right. I'll let that go before we do anything else. I'm still very paranoid, guys, after the last time where there was a fatal crash caused by... It was something to do with the crane moving something and then me collapsing something, so I'm very nervous about the crane. Alright. Right, so I think... I don't think there's anything else on this level. I think that was the last thing on this level. Everything else, I believe, is down the stairs. There's that thing, and then there's the weird one I've never seen at the back as well. Yeah. This looks like gas tanks, if I'm being honest. Okay, and that's on the lower floor. So we can take everything from the higher floor down, essentially. And we all know the best way to do that is you need to strip the supports from the side to begin with. So, here we go. I'm going to be honest, when I started taking those down, I didn't realise they were under there. I knew there was more stuff on the ship, I just didn't realise where it was positioned. So, hey, why not just get them out while we're going? Kinda makes sense. I just feel like I just found a whole new bit I didn't see before. Found a whole new area I didn't find before. Somehow. Yeah, let's put all 4 of those barrels into the tiny box, and then we will launch all 4 of those barrels with liquid. Yep, from the tiny box. Oh, see, there's something else here. Still not seen any gas, though. Oh, it's a shame you can't have one of the birds with the box. That'd be funny. Right, can we get up and start continuing on with what I was working on? Is that the way up there? That's the way up there. What I was doing was separating these. I need to separate the side hulls. I need to separate the deck from the hull so that I can drop it easier. Didn't mean to do that. But it worked, so that's all that matters. So we're trying to separate off some of the sections. And I think that we need to do this because obviously if we want to drop it, it's easiest to do if we've separated it. Because apparently these are magic bolts that will hold everything up on a single bolt. As we have discovered again in prior ship when we've been breaking the ships down previously. Again, I wasn't clicking that button and randomly it just decided to throw the box. That's really weird. It's taken to just randomly throwing the box. Don't ask me why. Don't know why. This is probably the weirdest one I've done with it just randomly throwing the box. We get this out. Yes. So we're not going to mess around over there because we don't want to mess with that right now. What we will do is finish trying to separate this so that we can get these sections out. And we might be able to then start moving the front of the ship by crane. Because I'm absolutely roasting. You guys hear a weird noise. It's a fan. I'm just roasting, so turn a fan on. Can I actually get the front bit out while I'm doing this? That's the next question. Like if I separate this front bit off. So let's see if we can separate the rest of this off. How did I manage that? Again, I told you, it's just randomly throwing them. I'm not intentionally meaning to throw them. It seems to be, I don't know if it's a slight bug or something. Or if it's just maybe, I don't know, maybe my finger's twitching slightly and I'm not aware of it. Come on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We're getting closer and closer to the front. The aim, I think, at this point is I'm trying to pull these things out so I can release the front of the ship is sort of my intention. And then if I do that, I should be able to release some of this back as well. I'm just trying to release some of this up, so I'm not having to do it all at the end, essentially. Okay, so we've cleared the front sections. We've pulled those two out with the crane. So we just need to... I think we just need to take this layer back to here now. And we should be able to pull these bits out with the crane. And then we should be able to go backwards. So wasn't what I intended to do when I came forward. But it's what I'm doing now. What I'm going to do is pull forward here and set these bits to be grabbed by crane. And I'm going to go pick this up. Okay. That should be those front sections now sort of being summoned. Right, so what I was doing before I got interrupted... I just kind of got distracted by what was at the front of the ship. Right, so can I find my way up again? Eh? Without getting stuck, is the main thing. Here. Right, so... So I don't know what to do next. I don't know whether I want to continue. I might continue dropping the sides and then try to take this piece out. But the problem with that is that there's that there and I can't do much with that at the moment. So I don't quite know yet. I don't really want to release any more of the bottom sides until I've sorted that, I think. Where was the way up? It was over here, wasn't it? You didn't see that. Nobody saw that. I didn't do that. I've released all the way down that side, haven't I? Yes. Okay. That is completely the wrong side. What did I do that for? I clearly just got distracted. That should be two sides separated. So now all I need to do is take the lower level out that's holding it. And then obviously I'll do the lower level later, the bottom ground layer, but like, at the moment, I just need to take the base ground these base walls out, and then everything should collapse. Should being the operative term. Oh, I did what I did last time. I've dropped it and it's gone through the... Oh, that's annoying. I'm going to have to wait till that gets lifted now to be able to get that out. Interesting. There we go. I don't want to go much further back with this just yet. I'm going to try get this sort of done so that I can... What the weight the cargo containers take is. I don't actually know what the weight the cargo containers take. I want to try get these two bits out as well. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's get that away. Can't get that yet either, or that. This must be the top bits that's holding this up, so... Sometimes if you move while you're doing that, it doesn't go. So I don't know if I did that right. Yes, okay. Fine. Alright, so I could work on getting rid of this bit here. And then that only leaves the back bit, which I'm tempted to do. Or I could just drop... Do you know what I will? I'll do this bit first. So that's us dropped it. So now we just need to clear this front section up. So get that bit away and then we can continue on here. I'm getting close to being able to drop this. I think it's just these bits at this side that's now holding it up. So let's get these down. Oh, that was a lag spike, so all that came down. But we did it. We got it all down. Okay, so let's get this free. And then we can get these ones done, and then we can clear the rest of the ship. I actually sort of half ducked there in real life, which is stupid because, yeah, it can actually hit me. But, it's like your instinct, isn't it? When you get kind of lost in what you're doing and you kind of just get a little lost in it, it's dead easy for you to do that. I need to get up there and clear off the top of it. There we go. I think that's it cleared off. I think we can probably just unhook it now and let it go. There we go. Right. Need to dig this out now. I'm not seeing any kind of switches or anything that I have to click or do, so I don't think I need to. I think I can just go and remove it. That should be that. Right, so that's, as far as I can tell, that's everything that needed to be lifted has now been lifted. So what I really need to do now is I'm going to clean up the mess that's there. And then we'll start working on getting the back end separated. And then from there, the floor. So let's go down. Let's go with that plan. Okay, so that's the bottom layer all cleaned. I just need to get up here and finish up here. And then we can look at sorting that. Oh, I hate it when I do that and then I get stuck. There we go. Okay, so all we need to do now is take away the bottom layer and start separating off. So what I'm going to do is go around and separate them all first. Because that's easier to get to when you can stand on the floor. One's done. One's done. Okay, so now we just need to... I'm going to take this layer away first so that I can get rid of these two pieces. Okay, so can we? That should be those two pieces. So now we can do the same at the back and take the back piece away. But I'm going to do that a slightly different way. I'm going to sort of run up the side and then across and do like a U round because I need to separate all of them anyway. There we go. I love that pop. Okay, so if we clear out this back area and get this out of the way while we're doing that, then we can clear those areas while the back's going. So let's go down that route, shall we? So up to here. I need to clear up to here. Right, so first half is clear, so I'm going to move that. Technically, it's letting me do that, but I haven't cleared all of that yet, so I want to actually pick that up first. So there's a load over here, so let's go get these while we're waiting for that to go. I think that's it. That looks like it. That looks like we got it all, I think. So that's taken me on and off just around 2 hours. That's not bad, actually, that given that was a whole ship. I can't even imagine how long the big ships are going to take. But then I'm probably will have better tools by then, so a couple of different arguments for that. What I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to quickly run and hand in my contracts first. There you go. All the contracts for this one are done. That was the wee ding for the achievement. $59. Jeez. How many was that? It was 773 last time. How many would it have been this time? 1,015. I'm so glad I didn't do that, guys. There's no way I'm sitting doing 1,000 of them. That would take the better part of 20 minutes. No way. So what I am going to go do is look at some of the blueprints and see what I can do to upgrade. I was holding on for the crane. I now have enough to do the crane, only just, but I'm going to do the crane. So that's crane level 1 and crane level 2 done. Right, so now I want to look at the rest of the blueprints. I won't be able to do anything else this time, but it was worth having a look. So level 3, yeah. There is a level 3. Pickup speed. See, that one might be better because it's an extra pickup item. I'm going to get that, I think. I need to have a look at, I think I can't remember what was it, 1,200 we needed for the next one? I won't be able to get that though. I don't have the liquids, but it's not about that. It's about just knowing that I bought the... Yeah, so 1200. So I could maybe do in another one. Like you say, it's not... I'm not probably going to be able to do anything with them this time. I don't have the liquids, but it's about just having bought it. I think I really need to upgrade the saw and stuff. I mean, it goes from 280 to 900. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Right, they're all 900 now. I'm going to go take a look if there are any of them I can do, but I think they all require liquids, so probably not. Yeah, liquid. Liquid. I didn't buy the crate upgrade. Liquid. It's all going to be the liquids. Oh, that one's not. And that one's not. Nice. So the rope's gone up 2 levels. Alright. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Oh. Did you see that? It kind of waved it around there. Looking kind of good. Okay. But I got the crane upgrade level 2. Can think about another crane one at a later date. But that was a big one, I think, for me. The crane was so slow. And I think that was a big one to be getting. I'm quite happy with that. I still haven't even bought an upgrade for the house yet. The upgrade for the house is 500. Here's my next question, 5,000. Can you rebuy them? Has anybody played? So say when you're doing these, it ticks them off, but it also says scrap. So I can scrap the one that I've just done, which is what I'll do. Okay. But I can now buy... And when I buy them, it lets me say buy again. Does it just give you an empty lot because you've already broken it down, or can you rebuy them? I'm curious, can you do them again? Like if you wanted to do like a quick and easy one. For the money grind, is what I'm wondering. Does anybody know? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, you could save your money up and do one of the really big ones quite early and get a lot for it. I mean, I can't wait. I really want to do the sub. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I am curious. So I'm going to go, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go sell some of that metal. Because that's building up quite high.
Namaste, my friend.
Let's maybe get rid of half the metal. Because I kind of got a lot of it. I'm not going to use it actually. I'm going to save it because I know the next ship is worth more. So we'll see where we are at the end of the next ship. Because to be honest, I've already bought a couple of upgrades that I'd like to get done anyway. So there's no point really in buying more until I get those ones done. And it saves me money for the next one, doesn't it? So did that end up in here? Yes, it did. There it is. It's there. So you can see all the collectibles are sort of showing up in my little shack. Hut? What are we calling it? I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's this one done. Been successful. Took me a bit longer. So it took me 2 hours in total to get the ship down, and then obviously another sort of 10 minutes faffing around doing all the other stuff that you need to do. I didn't do the sort just because it's not worth it. See, I'm not going to sit and sort 1,000 pieces, guys. I'm sorry, I'm not going to. That's 20 minutes. And I shut down doing that, like, and not in a good way. Not in the relaxed way that, you know, so... I think I'm definitely enjoying this series. I definitely can't wait to see some of the bigger ships. That was our first full ship, and that was exciting. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the fact that you couldn't just throw out to the truck straight away. You kind of had to maneuver around, labyrinth through, and sort of work out what you were doing. I think the trick with that maybe is get one of the fronts or the backs off quickly, so you can then pull the car around and then do it that way. People may or may not agree. I don't know. Thoughts, tips on how to handle the full ships? Some ideas if you've played it. And if you had played it, can you rebuy the ships and do them again for additional cash, sort of quick grinding of cash, really? Anyway, going to leave this part here, guys. If you are enjoying this series, do give us a like. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a like. And obviously your comments. We love your comments. We love your thoughts on the games that we're doing. If you're new to the channel and you're enjoying this, we're also doing a hardship series, hardships, which is basically this, but in space and slightly more advanced. And there's always the horror stuff that we do in the survival. We are waiting for 7 Days, the new series, the new version of 7 Days to drop. We're waiting for version 2, and we will kick off a new series with me and American Bex once that kicks off. So gonna leave it here, and we will see you next time. All enjoy.